Hi everyone, in this lesson we're going to be adding 3-digit numbers carrying over the tens and ones with 2 addends. This topic is part of the operations and addition area of maths and is suitable for children who are 8 years and older. Okay, so before we start, make sure you have these things. You're going to need some Diene's blocks. You're going to need some hundreds, some tens and some ones. You're going to need a pencil and eraser and some maths paper. Okay, so let's do an example together. I'd like you to write down this sum. We're going to need H, T, O for hundreds, tens and ones, or units as some people call them. And we're going to write 163 plus 179. Make sure to put the line in underneath the sum. Press pause, get that done, and then press play when you're ready. Okay, so we're going to take our sum and we're going to make it using Diene's blocks with hundreds, tens and ones. So we're going to need 100, 6 tens and 3 ones for 163. Then we're going to need 100, 7 tens and 9 ones for 179. Get your sum set up and then press play when you're ready. Right, so we're going to start off with the ones. We're going to add 3 plus 9. Now 3 plus 9 is equal to 12. So we're going to bring our ones down to the bottom. Now 12 is the same as 1 10 and 2 ones. So there's two things we can do. We can either bring that 10 into the tens column where it belongs, or we can swap it for a green 10 and then move it across to where it belongs. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to put down the 2 ones and we're going to bring across our 1 10. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go back over to our sum and do the same thing. We're going to put down our 2 and bring over the little 1 for 12. Press pause, do that, and then press play when you're ready. Right, so after the ones we're going to move on to our tens. We're going to add 6 plus 7 plus the 1 that we carried over. So 6 tens plus 7 tens plus 1 10 is equal to 14 tens altogether. Now what is 14 tens? Well, 14 tens is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 110, 120, 130, 140. So really, these 14 tens that we added are actually equal to 140. Now what is 140? Well, 140 has 100 in it, it has 4 tens in it, and it has 0 ones in it. Okay? So what we're going to do now is, that 100 doesn't belong in the tens column. So there's two things we're going to do. We can either bring the 100 into the hundreds column where it belongs, or we can swap those 10 tens for a blue 100 and then move it across. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to add the ones first, and 0 ones doesn't change, the 2 ones. Then we're going to put down our 4 for 4 tens and bring over our 100. And there's our 14 tens. We're now going to go back over to our sum. We're going to put down our 4 and carry over the 1 just like we did with the Diene's blocks. Well done. Press pause and get that much done, and then press play when you're ready. Finally, we're going to add the hundreds. And here in our hundreds we've got 100, another 100, and one more that we brought over. So we've got 300 altogether, 3 hundreds. Okay, so bring them down. We've got 3 hundreds. And then we're going to go back over to our sum and add the 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is equal to 3. And that's our final answer. 3 hundreds, 4 tens and 2 ones. 342. Okay, just for a recap, in case you haven't done it already, we're going to go back to our sum. So, starting off with the ones, 9 plus 3 is equal to 12. So we put down the 2 and carry over the 1. Next we're going to move on to our tens, and we've got 6 plus 7 plus the 110 that we brought over. 6 plus 7 is 13, plus 1 more is 14, so put down your 4 and carry over the 1. And finally, moving on to the hundreds, 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 3. Our final answer is 342. Well done! Great work! You've successfully completed this lesson. See you next time! Thank you for watching. Please click like, subscribe and click the notification bell.